Hi, my name is Carolyn Szeplaki, and I'm a consultant for Epicure. Thank you so much for coming to my cooking class. Today we're going to make a very interesting recipe. It's lemon dilly salmon, and the original recipe calls for green beans and cherry tomatoes, but I'm going to do it with broccoli today because that's what I happen to have. And I see that Bonnie has joined us. Hi, Bonnie. Thanks for coming. This is one of our Epicure Good Food Real Fast kits, and this happens to be the Greek kit. And there are several kits. There's an Italian kit, a Mexican kit. And I have Rita. Hi, Rita. Thank you guys for coming and joining us. So I have my broccoli here, I have my salmon here, my lemon juice. We're going to be using some of the lemon dilly dip mix as seasoning. I've got some pepper here. You can put salt on if you want, but I'm going to do it without salt today because I think it's just a little bit healthier. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is just chop up the broccoli, and we're going to see if I can do this in under 20 minutes. We'll see what happens. I like to use some of the stem of the broccoli too, and what I do is just chop it up into little pieces and let it cook along with the rest of the broccoli. The last time I did this, and I'm going to cook it in our steamer in the microwave. I know a lot of people don't like microwave cooking, but we have a nutritionist with Epicure who has looked into it, and it's actually quite a healthy way to cook because you steam your food and vegetables, and that way it doesn't lose its nutrients. Okay, and once I get all this broccoli chopped up, I have a beautiful piece of salmon here. And the salmon is really an interesting story because Patrick went salmon fishing up in northern BC, and he actually caught this salmon while he was up there in July, and we had it packaged and flash frozen and delivered down here, and we've been enjoying salmon. As a matter of fact, I had smoked salmon on my Eggs Benedict this morning, and we're not going to have this for lunch. We're going to have this for dinner, so it'll be okay. I can reheat it again for dinner. This was when I had time to do this little demonstration. Okay, and my broccoli's all chopped in the bottom, and all you do is just grind some pepper on top. There we go, and pop it in the microwave. And while that's steaming for 3 minutes, I'll start the salmon. Okay, 3 minutes. I have a new microwave too, so we'll see just how long this all takes. Okay, now it's time for the salmon, and you can see that it comes pre-packaged and cryo-packed. And I'll take this lovely piece of salmon out of its packaging. Very nice. Oh, it's a beautiful piece. Just rinse it off a little bit. Okay, here it is. Beautiful piece of salmon. Atlantic salmon. Wild Atlantic salmon from northern BC. When Patrick was up there fishing, he could see Alaska. That's how far north they were. Sorry, Pacific salmon. Patrick just corrected me. I was in the wrong ocean. Okay. Salmon's all ready, and we're just waiting for our vegetables. I'm just going to grab some of the other meal kits so that I can show you. We also have a Mexican meal kit, and all these meal kits come with all the spices and all the recipes included. You get some recipe cards. The Mexican one has 5 recipe cards. One for enchiladas, one for crooked burritos, one for huevos rancheros wraps, one for nachos, and one for easy fajitas. And I've made all of these, and our family really likes them. And then when you look inside the box, it's all nicely packaged and you have your spices right inside. So it's a great way to get good food real fast. And the one that I'm doing today is the salmon, but inside the Greek one, you also get all of your spices. You get spinach spice, Greek dressing mix, lemon dilly, and Szeplaki seasoning. And in this one, again, you get all the recipe cards. You also get one for lemon dilly chicken and vegetables, Greek frittata, classic Greek salad, and easy Szeplaki. Those all come right in your Greek kit. We also have an Italian one and an Indian one. And they also have all the spices and all the recipes included. And my broccoli is done. I just love doing these recipes to see how the food comes out so nutritious and so fast. You can see the steam rising off of here. The broccoli looks very nice. Now, the next thing we're going to do is put the pieces of salmon. I've cut it into 4 pieces and put the pieces of salmon in on top of the broccoli. There we go. So you can see the salmon is in on top of the broccoli. And the next thing we have to do is put some lemon dilly on top of the salmon. And it just says sprinkle with dip mix, so there's not an actual amount that you have to put on. So we're just going to sprinkle the dip mix on top of the salmon. Gives it a really, really nice flavor. And I use this lemon dilly with my salmon even when I do it I usually do it on top of the stove in a frying pan. And then cover and microwave on high about 4 minutes. Okay, so we're putting it back in the microwave. I don't think this is going to take very long at all. I think this is one of the quicker recipes I've done. Okay, I can't wait to see how. This is the first time I'm trying it with the salmon. So we'll have to see how this turns out. It's too bad that we can't do smell-o-vision because it's really an interesting smell that I'm getting already just from having the lemon dilly in there with the salmon, and the broccoli was still steaming, so it was hot, and it brought out the flavors in the lemon dilly right away. And when it's finished, I'm going to just squirt some lemon juice on there. It says to use a half lemon, but I don't have any lemons today, so I'm just going to use my lemon juice that I have in the fridge all the time. We'll just make do with that. And I just want to show you some of our other products as well. Some people don't need the great big steamer because they don't have a big family. So a lot of people just use the small steamer. And this small steamer I have had for many, many years. It was originally sold as a steamer for asparagus when I first bought it. And it cooks asparagus to perfection. I love asparagus with hollandaise. And this steamer, you just can't go wrong with it. And I really prefer doing it like this rather than in a pot or a pan or even in the oven. This is my very favorite way. You don't have to add anything to it. You don't need water with these vegetables. You just steam them in their own juices. And as I said, it locks in all the flavors and the nutrients, and everything just comes out tasting so delicious. So I love my little steamer as well. And I also have a whole cupboard full of spices. This is my new kitchen in Lindsay, which I absolutely love. And I have to show you my spice cupboard because this is just amazing. It's all full of Epicure. There are a few other things in there as well, but I really do love my Epicure spices. When I make my soups, I use the chicken stock or the beef stock. I use my 3 onion is one of my very favorite things, and I use it in everything. I use it in tuna salad. I use it for, like, if I'm making a quick soup and I don't have time to chop up onions, I throw in some of that and it tastes fantastic. The other thing I really love is our garlic. It comes in like little garlic pieces, almost like you minced the garlic and then dried it. And if you want to have it finer, you can buy one of our grinder tops and put that on your garlic, and then you can have a garlic powder. But I like using the garlic the way it is, and it's nothing else but garlic. And even in our lemon dilly, it doesn't have a lot of fillers and chemicals. All it has is dill, herbs, garlic, onion, black pepper, and lemon. That's it. There's no fillers, there's no preservatives. That's why I'm doing Epicure, because I really believe in the products. Oh, and I have Linda. Hi, Linda. Nice to see you. It's nice to have people join. We're just waiting for our fish to finish in the microwave. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see what it looks like. I can't wait to see this. Okay. Ooh, it's hot. It's steaming hot. Oh my gosh. This looks so good. I have to show you what this looks like. Okay. You can see the salmon is perfectly cooked. You can tell because there's that little white stuff starting to come out, but it's not flowing a lot, so that means it's still good. Oh, maybe you can't see because of the steam. But I'm just going to get a fork and flake the salmon just to make sure that it's really cooked all the way through. And it is. It flakes apart. Okay, perfectly cooked salmon. It is now 1:13. So this was not a 20-minute meal. This was a 13-minute meal. You saw me do it from start to finish. That's one of the things I really love about our steamers is you can get food on the table fast. And when you have a growing family, and right now I have my grandkids here visiting, so they're very impatient. They want to be fed right away. My granddaughter Lily is 12 and Daisy is 9, and they want food on the table now. They don't want to wait. And if I don't get it there fast enough, then they start, looking for snacks, which is not what I want them to do. So thank you so much for joining me today. It was a pleasure having you, and it was a lot of fun cooking this fish. And I hope to do another one of these again soon. Thank you. Goodbye for now.